Not even the dwarven shaper that we have tagging along with us knows what to expect. Going forward, dwarven history doesn't account for anything that we've experienced since we got past the deep road section into this great unknown. Look at this.
Did the Shabbatal build all this? Or was it here before them?
No, I think the Shabbatal are something of guests here. Something about the lyrium in their armor being etched into their skin. That kind of brings back a faint echo of Fenris. Having lyrium etched into his skin. I actually have a bit of a theory on that, but that'll have to wait till the next DLC. When we get into Trespasser. But I have what I consider to be an interesting idea developing. This is beautiful.
Nothing should surprise me anymore. But this... Wait. The rhythm we followed. We've found the source. But not the Titan.
How would we even recognize a Titan? All we know is that they're enormous.
We've found the Titan. We're standing inside it.
Exactly.
What do you mean inside?
Think back to when we left the ruined Tig. I could feel that this wasn't the deep roads. The Shabbatal attacked because we invaded a place only the pure are allowed to enter. The body of the Titan. If I don't survive, Orzammar must know the truth.
Yeah, it gets pretty nasty now. They do not want us to be here. Alright, so we have what really looks like a heart, and the veins coming from it. Hearts pump blood. Well, that's lyrium. That's a heart of pure lyrium. Who knows what that'd be worth to the dwarves, right? But, going back to all the lyrium veins being the lifeblood of the Titan itself. Now, the Titan, if it's something of a spiritual entity, and the only physical presence that can be seen or felt is the lyrium itself, which in its pure form is apparently pretty hazardous, right? It can affect the spirit or the minds of people, right? Anyway, if this is the only physical manifestation, let's say Darkspawn were to come here, which are the ultimate form of impure, right? We're trespassing here, essentially. And this can't end well. We're not supposed to be here. These guardians are here. They have the right of it. They're trying to keep us out. That's their job. That's their duty. That would be for the best. Darkspawn get their hands on something like this and corrupt it. And the physical form, maybe they bind it in a dragon, right? Or once it's bound or once it's corrupted, it takes on the corporeal form of a corrupted dragon. Dunno.
Could there be a whole civilization in here?
A city within a Titan. Incredible.
And the quakes haven't damaged it.
But I believe this is an old god. I want to point out that trees cannot grow without sunlight. But you have life down here. The pure well springs. This place is called the wellspring, right? Something like that. You have trees, you have fauna and stuff growing down here. This is a source of life here. You're talking about essentially a creator, at least in Dragon Age theology or whatever. Okay, I can't tell if this guy has a gun in his hand, but those are the ones that I obviously want to take out first. Speaking of guns, somebody's shooting us. Okay, you really need to stop that. Oh, well, too late for me, I guess. I'll tell you what, Varric's got a gun too, asshole. There we go. Beat his ass. Nice. There we go. And we're all healthy again. See you, Vivian, doing your job. I love Vivian. So here is my theory, loosely, is that the Titans are old gods, and the gods themselves being these sources of lyrium, and lyrium, of course, providing power for magic, being a gift from the gods. Whatever. Now, if these are just, I can't say the first children of the Maker, but there is some chantry stuff about the first original children of the Maker, or whatever, being unable to create or something. And I wonder, man, you know, the elves being mixed up in this, I don't know. It just turns into a spaghetti bowl then, and it kind of gets kind of confusing for me to unravel. But just to put it loosely, I think this is an old god. All right, I think this is the heart of the old god. This is a source of life, and what we see down here is what appears on the surface. It says something about the Titans are the stone, and the stone shapes the world around us. And this is where we get that from. Now, what actually provides life or creates living beings? Well, the dwarves consider themselves children of the stone. Maybe they were the first children of the creators or something. You know, I say creators, I'm talking plurally. How the Maker falls into this, if there be such a single entity, according to Dragon Age theology, or if it's a polytheistic thing going on here. Not exactly sure. But when it says the Darkspawn go to corrupt an old god, I believe this is what they're talking about. When they corrupt this heart of lyrium, that's where you get your red lyrium from. It carries the blight, it's a living thing. And when I say living thing, it is the blood of the old god here. Or maybe it's not what you would consider an old god by Dragon Age terms at all, but something else entirely, something lost to history, something that didn't fit into somebody's religious dogma, and so I don't know. But I believe the Taig that we find in Dragon Age 2 is this that we see right here after it's been corrupted. And possibly some dwarves came in and built around it afterwards or something like that. I don't know. Or else perhaps it wasn't like this. Maybe the Taig that you saw around that. Although when we got down there to fight the Ancient Rock Wraith in Dragon Age 2, that was in tunnels beyond the Taig, if you remember. Similar to this. Maybe not quite as big, maybe not quite as pretty and all graphically enhanced and all that or whatever, but I think they get the idea across that is essentially what that was. That was a post-corruption wellspring, for lack of a better term.
Aren't they afraid to die?
Perhaps they're the Titans' Legion of the Dead.
Don't say that.
And that this, what we're here, you notice there's no statues of paragons here, but this is definitely dwarven influence as far as this. I think this is pre-dwarves. I mean, when I say pre-dwarves, I mean pre the dwarves that we see in, like, Orzammar. You know, studying the paragons, worshipping the stone in their own ignorant way, I guess you could say. Unlearned, not really having any idea what exactly they're talking about, but that's just what they do and don't argue with it type of thing. It's really fixing to be on right here. This is a really nasty fight, actually. The foot soldiers up front. Oh, you can't even pull these guys. Son of a bitch. Oh, they brought a little everything here, didn't they? More like a Dragon Age 2 fight here. Throw a real gauntlet at you. I could really use Vivian's thing right now. Okay, I'm gonna do it. There you go. Give me some barrier. Let's get this Bronto here, because I can't even see around this damn thing. That guy over there with the machine gun, he needs to go also. Well, we got full guard. Somebody's over there just taking gunfire like a champ. I was taking that 3 or 4 shots, I'm dead. Yeah, time for you to go. Yeah, see, I step out there and I lose all my shit almost immediately. I'm dead. I'm dead as soon as this dude starts firing again. This dude needs to go, man. Gotta get this range dude out of here. This guy keeps knocking me down. I'm about to die. Do as much damage as I can before I do. There you go. Thank you, Vivian. Love you. She just got to get her focus stuff ready. This dude's he's just walking around long and strong with his machine gun, just spraying and praying. Okay, he's an elite. I can't pull him, can't knock him down. This is where trials come in, and they're already overpowered. Bitches with their Lyrium SMGs, but then they give them the health of a dragon. They hit harder than a dragon, and they can't be stunned, staggered. They're immune to everything. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. I got this dude running around here steadily knocking me down. Every time I get ready to put in that killing blow. There you go. Varric's back there dealing the pain. Good deal. How much did I just get? 50 million XP? Nice. Yeah, so anyway, just keeping this in mind, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Dragon Age 2, the tag down there with the Ancient Rock Wraith, is an after. We get to see the after. Now we're getting to see what that tag was like. This is obviously a different place, but what it was like before the Darkspawn got there. I wonder if we haven't paved the way for the Darkspawn, or maybe something even worse, if that were possible. Remember what Flemeth said is the hearts of men hide things worse than any, darker than any tainted creature, right? Maybe that's more ominous than what you'd think. Is we may have paved the way for something like that to step right on in here. I'm not saying this Shaper dwarf that we have with us right here is that thing, but sometimes stuff can result out of ignorance worse than anything that men could come up with, you know, as a plot. You know what I'm saying? We can stumble and do more damage sometimes than if we try to break something on purpose. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, I think we're doing a whole lot of harm here. Similar to how Dragon Age 2 ended, at least if you did the Legacy DLC, is Varric and Hawke were essentially responsible for releasing Corypheus through that one crazy warden dude.
Look, these are the only memories in this area. That phrase is the path of purity. And there's a reference to Titan's blood? It says the Shabbatal come here to drink it.
It's delirium, man.
I only see one substance here that's found in veins.
Exactly. And that's obviously a heart.
Lyrium. The Titan's blood is lyrium.
Yeah. And that's what I was thinking.
That's quite a leap of logic, Volta.
Everything that's happened is related to lyrium. The destroyed mines, the singing stone, it all leads here.
We have to stop this!
See, we're worried about stopping these earthquakes because they're threatening, what, some lyrium mines? Those are nothing but essentially big tunnels for blood vessels. I mean, really, almost like arteries, right? I don't know that the mining of this lyrium is weakening the Titan in some sense or whatever. But remember what I said about the Rock Wraith in Dragon Age 2, right here. Looks pretty familiar to me. He's just blue now because he's doing his job, or it's doing its job. He, she, whatever. Okay, now right now it's the Guardian. I think this thing or something like this thing corrupted is the ancient Rock Wraith. If the Darkspawn were to be here and corrupt this heart of lyrium and start a blight and so on and so forth, what would be left behind here would be this guy, and of course he would be all glowing red and be all nasty and everything, but that's what I believe. It may be done a little differently here. Of course, we've got to have epic boss battle time, right? Okay, these little slappy hands right here. It's not acceptable. Ouch! Bastard. Okay, can these things be blocked? They can be blocked. You take that. Who's down? Cassandra? Down. Nice. Yeah, you can stop that. I don't think he can hit himself with his spiky things there. Yeah, I don't think he can. Nice. That's a pattern. Hit him about 4 times. Block. Okay. That'll work. Son of a bitch. Just wanted to buff a little bit. Oh, uh-oh, he's doing something new here. That's not cool. Ouch. Take that, bitch. Thank you for the barrier. Kicking his ass. We're all just in his business. Oh no! These things come back to life? That's not cool. Oh no! No! Not me. Yes, Inquisitor's down. Alright, let me get Varric out of here. I'll tell you what. Maybe some ranged offense over here. I'll tell you what. We'll just hit your little heart rock there. Yeah, suck on that. Oh, no! Oh, oops. Don't mind me. I guess I'll just... Ow! Ow! Stop it. Oh, this isn't going well. Okay, I didn't realize those stupid arms came back to life there. Well, if we could have killed them a little faster, that wouldn't have happened. What if I had my assassin in here? Well, if I had my assassin in here, my assassin would have been one shot with those arms earlier. All that blocking shit wouldn't have been going down. Probably had to resort to throwing knives or something. Hidden blades, right? Who do we still got? Still got Cassandra out there just tanking the shit out of everything. Nice. Varric's laying down the pain. Varric's getting thrown off the ledge about every 2 seconds. There you go. Yeah. Haha, I win. I guess I'm hitting him harder than... Actually, Cassandra's not doing anything, just making a target out of herself. Haha. Oh, what's the worst that can happen? We get to start over and do this awesome fight again? I would be mad. I'll fight him all over again, sure. He's almost dead. It's almost dead. But that certainly looks like the Rock Wraith to me. For the most part. I mean, I think the one we fight in Dragon Age 2 is just a corrupted version of this. Anyway, I think y'all get what I'm getting at there. What happens when all of these hearts are gone? Is the world then essentially destroyed? Like, is the blight not so much to destroy the earth on the surface? Because mankind, all they see is the threat of the Darkspawn coming in and, well, you know, eating them and turning them into more of themselves. They're just products of the blight, essentially. But is the true idea essentially to make sure to destroy all of these, to corrupt all of the hearts? Is that really where the destruction of the world comes in? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, and by the way, another theory. I think
Volta, are you hurt?
I think Volta was just made untranquil, by the way.
The song. Stop!
Yeah, she's magic now. She has magic, like the original dwarfs, I think. She was restored. Now she's truly a child of the stone.
I am. It's all right.
It looked like you were hit by raw lyrium during the battle.
Yes, it should have poisoned me, but I feel fine. Good, even.
You said the song was too loud. It was hurting you.
It was chaos. The rhythm I followed here, but magnified, overwhelming. But it is gone.
You almost killed me. What happens the next time you lash out?
I am in control. I would never harm you, Inquisitor.
We should get help. You may be injured or...
I feel better than I ever have. Stronger, more alive. The stone is silent. The rhythm has faded, and so have the tremors. But the song still echoes. It tells me things. The breach, that's what disturbed the Titan. It is calm now that it has a connection with one of its children. With me.
Was that the Titan? Did we kill it?
The Titan lives. This was an echo. A guardian. But you silenced it.
Is this what happened at the Tig, where you found Paragon Garal's book?
Aye, but I do not know what disturbed the Titan then. The song may tell me, in time.
You said you were a child of the stone, not a child of the Titans.
I am not certain what I am, but the Titan recognized me, like a parent hearing its child's voice.
You were able to calm the Titan, but what happens next time?
Titans do not stir easily. It has been 1,000 years. Isana, it's our word for lyrium, and we are taught that it is a gift from the stone. But there's so much more to it than we ever imagined. I was sent to the Deep Roads to recover lost history. This is only the beginning. I am staying here.
The Shabratol killed Lieutenant Wren, and they're still down here. Aren't you afraid?
No, I am pure. I can defend myself.
The Titan is only the beginning. What else could there be?
The Deep Roads are filled with wonders. Answers to questions we haven't thought to ask.
If you stay here, where will you live? What will you eat?
I have my stone sense, and now so much more. I'll be safe.
You think you understand what's happened to you, but you could be wrong. The lyrium could be turning you into a Shabratol. Or worse.
The Shabratol turned themselves into monsters. I have changed, because the Titan willed it. The mine's collapse, Wren's death. It all happened to bring me here.
After all we have seen, you wish to be alone to commune with this creature?
Nothing good ever happens in the Deep Roads. This won't be any different.
I am called to the Search Inquisitor. This is where I belong.
I'm leaving with more questions than answers, but that doesn't mean you have to. Just be careful. The Shaperate in Orzammar will want to know what happened to you.
Tell them the truth. You don't know.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think she just got magic back, and it also strangely resembled a mark in her hand, although it glowed a different color. Seemed to emanate from there. Interesting.
She always comes back. Pay up, Soroka.
There we go. Scout Harding. Always loyal. Alright, well, guess we had our fill of the deep roads. Next time I see you guys, we'll head off to check out the Trespasser. Alright, I guess I'll meet you guys back at Skyhold. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, click that button up top. If you want to catch the rest of the Inquisition playthrough, you can click that image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. Appreciate you hanging out, and catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.